Hello and welcome to tonight's Esports Round Up. We're going to cover a few teams and some decisions they made. I just realized I forgot to put a team on the board, and we'll just talk about it at the end. Minor moves, but significant nonetheless. Thundertalk have made Xiaopeng their head coach. Xiaopeng was their assistant behind No Name and Along in summer 2023, where they'd go 5-11. So, former player, former jungler, he will get his chance leading the team. One of the first moves, I don't know if he's associated with it, but Yao Yao and Yuyanja were allowed to walk. Yao Yao was still under contract through next season. So we'll just go over his stats real quick. He had a 2.7 KDA, 65.7 KP with Thundertalk this past season. Playing with Wanfeng, 1XN, and splitting time with Yuyanja. In the process, 136 damage per minute, 13 champions in 65 games. I do think Yao Yao is okay, but we do have to keep in mind he did split time with Jin Lu, otherwise known as Lucas, as well. So, they had a three-headed monster going, and maybe just part of it is comparing Yao Yao to Jin Lu is disservice to Yao Yao. So maybe that's part of why I think that he's good. Low KP and died a lot is usually not a good sign. So maybe there's a little bit of bias there. LGD have announced Birdall will be their import top laner. Birdall played with Liiv Sandbox last year, losing his job to Clear towards the end, and Clear now staying with Sandbox. 2.3 KDA, 8.3 CS per minute, 47.8 KP. These numbers are not super strong because when you look at it, he's dying a lot and his KP is low. Well, it makes sense. You're going to have a low... Well, it makes sense. You died a lot and you weren't involved in kills, so your KDA stinks. If you were more involved, you'd have some assists in there, a couple more kills, and your KDA would be better. Under 50-50, we think about Clear. If you watch my top laner video, he had like a 42 KP on... maybe that was Decade. Clear's was not good, though, either. Regardless. So more solo dolo top laner, split pushing and trying to affect the rift that way. 374 gold per minute, 21.3% of gold. 438 damage per minute, only 22.3% of damage. Did not deal a lot of damage, and that's what happens when you're not involved. On average, so another thing. When you're not fighting and you're not around kills and things like that, you should be winning your lane, but he was not. Down nearly 400 gold, 7 CS, and 300 XP, essentially, at 15 minutes on average. Not great. Did have 23 solo kills and 15 champions played in 84 games, so does have some aggression. His champion pool is all over the place, which is a good and a bad thing when you take into account his numbers and his play style. Let's affect the rift with a little bit more pizzazz there. Just because you have cute picks in top lane, if you're not executing on it, it doesn't matter what kind of picks you're choosing. It's not going to help anything. So we'll see if Birdall can figure something out. The LGD, that's one of the worst rosters in LOL Esports from what it looks like once again. LGD really, I don't know if that's a write-off in China, what it is, but it's a disaster. Lastly, EDG. Maokai is no longer the head coach. He's been allowed to leave. One of the coaches on their staff when they won Worlds is 116-81 in his career during the regular season. That's best of threes. 55-48 in individual games in playoffs, regional finals, and at Worlds he's 19-13 over his career. Ken Chu is the person that I would consider the highest ranking assistant behind him. Some would argue that he is the mastermind. He was with the staff when they won Worlds, and then also was with RNG when they won MSI in 2022. He went 129, 96, and 6 over his career as a coach, Leaguepedia accredited. 59-53 in playoffs and regional finals, and then 45-19 internationally. A lot of that having to do with MSI. MSI and Worlds, I think, combined were like 32 and 11. So kind of do the math there, and you'll figure out where he stands when you don't have that. Something crazy like that. Like, I know MSI was 20-4, so take that away. He's 25 and 15, which is still good, but it's not as crazy as 45 and 19 is. So I don't know if he's going to be the coach or not. EDG, their roster isn't like official yet. It seems that they may be scaling back, but we'll wait and see what's official before we comment on this channel at least. And yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Oh, no, it's not. Liiv Sandbox is no longer. It is now called FearX. Fox is essentially what it looks like they're going to go by. They have a logo, F, and then a fox, X. So I assume they're going to go with a fox theme. It's going to be yellow, unlike the Liiv Sandbox beige color, which made sense. So that's the last bit of news. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Big deal. Join the Discord. There's going to be a lot of content over the next month, so make sure you join the Discord. Follow the uploads and announcements channel. And thank you for watching.